What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another new Civ 5 AI battle. Got an exciting one. This took a while to set up, so I'm quite excited for it, and I hope you enjoy it. We got 61 Civ world battle, I think. One of the Civs maybe disappeared. Well, I'm pretty sure there should be someone that's not here. But we got a world battle. I've got a really good balance. It's not the usual map we use either, so it's going to be different, particularly in this Siberian region. We got a few new Civs around. I had to move a lot of them because this is not a TSL map. Well, some of it was, but some of it wasn't. I think it went a bit weird. But anyway, I had to move quite a few of them, so they won't be 100% perfect. But obviously, I've thought about the gameplay a little bit as well to make it exciting. And we're going to do this one in 3 parts. So I'll do 0 to 100, 100 to 200, where I sit here and watch what happens and come in, because people seem to like that. And then after 200, as long as it's not going super slow, which is another thing that happened last time. So I can't promise anything. I don't know. I'm not in the future yet. But yeah, the idea is there'll be 3 parts probably to this one because it's going to be a bit bigger than normal. That's fine. That's the plan. The last one, episode 1, was at half an hour. So it's fine, right? That it's going to be a bit shorter. And then we'll have 2 episodes that split that in half, basically. Also means I'd have to think of the next idea as soon, of course. But yeah, there's 61 civs, as I said. There was supposed to be one more. And to be honest, they can't have been too important because I forgot who they were. But whoever they were, they didn't spawn. So we'll go over everyone and then I'll sort of let it run the first few turns. We also lowered the difficulty to Immortal to see if it changes anything. You know, change things every now and then. We've been doing Deity for a while. I believe we're also on standard speed. So we might go a bit further. Or less further. Less further, that is terrible English. I don't know, less far. You know what I mean. But here we go. So we've got nothing up here. But as you can see, here's North America. We've got the Iroquois, Canada, US. We've got Tennessee, the Sioux, California. Oh, the Shoshone is still there. Colorado, Texas. We've got Mexico, who I nearly put as Persia. And Persia nearly became Mexico because it's a similar colour scheme. But there we go. Got the Mayans. Corral, who are definitely in the wrong place. I just thought it'd be interesting to put them there. Inca, Brazil, Chile, and Argentina. Right, what we got in Africa? Zulu, Rhodesia. Ignore this. This was supposed. I sorted this in the test, and you see what's happened is I've reloaded from before the test. Where should we put this settler? Let's give him a river. There you go. Put it over there. Look, help him out a little bit. And I need to move the Zulu settler because it doesn't settle if not. Because there's 2 units on top of each other. Here you go, look, little behind the scenes. Who doesn't want that? There you go. Oh, that did not work. Zulu settler. Teleport. There you go, look. Now they should settle first turn. Burundi. Congo. There's a lot less lakes on this map. Ethiopia. Nubia. Egypt. Canon Bornu. Nigeria. Mali. Songhai. Garamantes. Carthage. Morocco. Egypt. We already did. Spain, France, England, Germany, Rome, Poland, Sweden, Russia, Byzantium, the Khazar, Babylon and Arabia, Persia, Huns, Perm is up this way. Where should I go? Let's go south, we'll go around. Harappa, India, Nepal, Bengal, Siam, Ming, China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, I think this is Yakutia. It says Yakut, but I think it's the Civ is actually Yakutia. Chukchi, and then there's no Indonesian Civs because we're already at the limit. I was already making difficult decisions. I just thought they always do bad. We'll leave it as open space for some of the Asian Civs. And then we have Australia and the Kulin. So that's everyone. There's no one else. The rest is free space. So yeah, we'll get through the first few turns, let everyone settle, maybe do their first few things, and then I'll hop back in. I'm gonna make a pick now because obviously you can make a choice anytime in the first or should I do it at turn 100? I'll do it at turn 100. Give myself a chance. It's a hard one to pick. There's a lot of civs. Obviously 60 civs though means no info addicts, so we'll just use score to sort of give like a top 5 or something, give us an idea, but it doesn't really matter too much, and it might be obvious, it might not. We'll figure a way out to crown a winner. But there we go, we'll get into it. Okay, so 25 turns are done. We're getting our first, second cities. It takes a bit longer, obviously, because they're not getting that settler from the beginning. Canada and the Iroquois sort of going in opposite directions with theirs. You can see America and Tennessee both have one, but haven't put it down. The Sioux have one also heading north. California's got one ready. Mexico's got one. Does anyone? Corral have got one. I believe the Inca heading out this way too. I know that Argentina was the first to get their second city, so there you go. They've got 2. Over in Africa, is there any? Yep, Burundi. Put theirs down. Everyone else still with 1, but there I see, look, there's a few settlers around. Rome's got 1. Sweden has already pushed out of Scandinavia. Russia got 1, which they didn't get in the test, which is interesting. I try not to pay too much attention to the test, because obviously it just spoils it, because a lot of the stuff's the same, but that is definitely different. Who else has got 2? Anyone? Nope, no one around here. No one? Siam's about to, by the look of it. Down here? Nope. Okay, there we go. That's everyone with 2. I'm sure I'm going to interject a bit more now, because we'll start to see maybe our first wars, maybe in the next 25 turns. And obviously third settlers as well. We'll check once all the religions are formed, all that sort of stuff, as usual. Yeah, there'll probably be too many for me to obviously check in on all of them as they break out. Obviously, I'll try to focus on the cities in particular, or any of the really important wars. But we do have our first one, Kanem Bornu and the Garamantes. Oh, it hates it when I move in Texas's turn because they go last. Kanem Bornu and Garamantes be the Songhai. This mountain may protect the Songhai a little bit, but I'll keep an eye on it, of course. We finally get some wars. This is the first one since the Songhai one. It's been like 10 turns. They are, I was going to say surviving, that might be wrong. There's no melee units though, so they could be safe for now, but they don't have any units. Khazar and Russia, that does matter. I don't know how Russia even has met Burundi to ask them to join in, but there you go, they have. I don't think there's enough units. I guess this city could go. Pretty low defense. I guess maybe, but it seems unlikely. We've also had some wonders, which I've just been taking note of instead of coming in every time. So we'll go through those. Bengal got the Temple of Artemis. Rhodesia grabbed the Great Library, so they'll be doing good with the technology. Japan founded the first religion with Shinto. The Inca got the pyramids, so they got free worker, or workers. And India got Stonehenge, so I expect we'll see them with a religion like pretty soon. I think you get a free great profit with that, so they should have one very soon. Okay then, here we go, turn 50, let's have a look around. Also Canada, normally a popular choice. They have got 4 cities, but they have been attacked. Who is this, the Iroquois? Seems the Iroquois always do well. I'm not going to count them out here. And Tennessee as well on their side. But let's have a look at the map. Iroquois here with 3 cities, Canada with 4, the US with 2, moving up the coast and about to get Florida. Here's Tennessee with 2, Texas has grabbed a second there in Houston. Colorado, not so lucky, but they have plenty of units. The Sioux got a second, Shoshone as well. California's grabbed 3 down the coast. Mexico have 2. Mayans got a second. Corral are going for a third. Inca with 2. Chile with 2. Argentina now have 3. And Brazil now have 2. I guess that's the Americas. Let's go to South Africa next. The Zulu with plenty of units. Rhodesia with not so much. It's crazy, isn't it, how the AI can build such different things with pretty... You can argue which start location's better, but the same. I guess Rhodesia has got a settler though. That is pretty big. Congo still with 1. Burundi's now got 3. Ethiopia 2. Nubia 1 and a settler. Egypt here as well. Nigeria's got the northeast coast somehow. The Songhai are on the edge here. They should collapse probably to the Garamantes actually. Not Kanem Bornu. Mali with 2. Morocco 2. There's another Garamantes, and Carthage is here with 2. Spain with just the 1, as it is for France. Rome did grab a second, and probably a third in Greece. Byzantium's pushing into Turkey and Armenia. Germany's got maybe a third if they're quick here. That would be a good start. England with... Yeah, this is a very small England, but there you go. Sweden's got another settler on the way. Russia with 3. Khazar with 3. Perm got a second. I swear there was a civ here. Oh no, I moved them away from there. That's why I'm so confused. The Huns just... Oh no, they've gone south. Babylon's just got their capital still. Arabia got a second. Persia's pushed into India, as has Harappa. Nepal's had to go all the way around Bengal. And India grabbed a second in the south. There's going to be some wars in this area for sure. Kazan are going to get a third. There's a lot of settlers, scouts, out here in the tundra. Mongolia with 3. The Yakutians with 2 and a third on the way. It's a cool flag unit. some sort of unique unit. Korea going to get a third. China's got 2. Ming has got 2 and a third on the way. Siam's also got 2. Japan with 2. 2 for the Chukchi, and what was that? Oh, just a cool little archer unit. And another settler right there. Can you cross here? No. Land units can cross once they can go in the water, but boats cannot until they can go in the deep water because of the ice. Okay. So they probably will meet each other fairly soon. Australia with a third settler on the way. But there we go. That's what it's looking like at the moment. Still no real clear, really good civs. So that's exciting. And immediately. Probably won't even cut it because I won't see it as a gap. But there you go. The Songhai do lose their capital. Okay, we have some cities falling. Texas was invaded by Colorado and Tennessee. The newcomers not giving them a good time. And yeah, Houston falls to Tennessee here. And it looks like Austin might fall as well. Potentially to Colorado. Other wars, we got Carthage and Kanem-Bornu teaming up on Nigeria. So far, Nigeria looks fine from that one. Rome grabbed the statue of Zeus. And as we see, there's some wars with the Garamantes here, but Spain probably can't get over here. And Kanem-Bornu, I guess, could. They teamed up, and now they're against each other. And Texas does lose their capital to Colorado. So that, oh no, they're still around though. Just about. Clinging on. Garamantes also piecing out with the Songhai there. And Nubia founded the second religion of the game. Like, that feels wrong. Surely India, maybe they got a pantheon. Yeah, never mind. Nubia though with Islam. So we have 2 religions now, and they're nice. I want there to be like spread out. That makes it interesting if they're spread all across the map. Okay, we've got a few more events as we get to turn 65. Tennessee has declared war on the USA. As did Mexico, but obviously Mexico a bit less involved in that one. Chile and the Maya declared war on the Corral. I don't know how that's going for them. It doesn't seem like much is happening, although this city could be in trouble. It's got walls though, so it could be safe. Kanem-Bornu founded religion number 3, which is a bit annoying because it's right next to Nubia, but there we go, Sikhism for them. Poland v Russia is the first European war. Poland with only 1 city, but lots of units. We'll see how this goes for them. The Inca got the Terracotta Army. It's probably, yep, you can see a few more units than they had before. Shoshone, literally this turn, I think you can see these are the ones I'm getting onto now, but Shoshone attacked California. Hasn't quite got going yet. Morocco v Songhai. I mean, maybe they might kill off the Songhai. And Sioux versus Iroquois has just started as well, which is, yeah, brings us up to date. Okay, then turn 70. Poland has already peaced out with Russia. The Songhai are dead. The first civ eliminated at the hands of Morocco. What else have we got? We have got Yakutia and China declaring war on Korea. So far, Korea seems okay with their 4 cities. We'll also, 5 turns, we'll do another map look around, so don't worry. France v Spain. One of them probably does need to win. They've both got big cities, but no real space at all. Germany definitely got a good start. Bengal declared war on Siam. That's not led to anything. I'm only noting the close ones if they are the ridiculous wars like the African civs v European civs and vice versa. Like, I'm not writing those down. What else have we got? Ethiopia got Eastern Orthodoxy. So that's 3 religions in East Africa, or North Africa, I guess. India got Hinduism, so it was looking like a very Asian, African religion-centered game. But then all of a sudden, Tennessee got Catholicism up and running, and the Iroquois got Protestantism, so at least that's something for the New World. Europe, South America, still pretty deprived, and I guess Oceania as well, but there's only 2 civs there. Persia then declared war on Babylon, which is pretty big, because they do border each other, but it'll be quite tough. The Inca and Brazil just declared war on Argentina, as you can see. Argentina, it's probably going to be fine, but we'll see. And then there was one other thing. Oh yeah, the Songhai have died. We got that already. Oh my goodness, lots of cities just fell. Try and keep up. Brazil took this one off Argentina. Boston just fell to Tennessee. And the other one to fall is, I think, maybe down here actually. Yes, Chile took this off of the Corral, I think. But we'll do our map review and just show you what's going on. Carthage pieced out with Nigeria there. Sioux pieced out with the Iroquois as well. A couple of new wars we've got are Kanem-Bornu versus Ethiopia. We'll keep an eye on that. And Germany versus Poland. So this is bad. Poland, I believe, they did piece out with Russia, but yeah, Germany's quite strong with their own 3 cities to the west. So yeah, this could be a big fight for Warsaw, and it would be huge if Germany gets this, because Germany, notoriously pretty rubbish. Here we go. Canada still with their 4. I believe they've pieced out. Maybe not, actually. They pieced Tennessee out, though. The US still with 2. Here's Tennessee now, looking quite good in sort of the southeast. Colorado, looks like they're going to get San Antonio here. California up to 4, but this city is under attack from the Shoshone. And the Sioux have 3 up this way, as the Iroquois have 4 themselves. And the Sioux have another settler too. Okay, here's Mexico. Not changing too much. Then we've got the Mayans, who have a canal. Worth noting, I moved them just on purpose to get the canal. No, they did spawn in like Europe. I had to move them over here. The Inca with their 2 cities. What do we got? Corral still with their 2. They lost 1. Chile with 3. Argentina 3. Brazil now with 4. Over here, the Zulu still with 1, but plenty of units. Rhodesia now have 2. Burundi have 6. That's quite impressive. It's Congo still with just the 1. Very passive over here, aren't they? Ethiopia with 2. Nubia's got a couple. Egypt. This is mostly the same, isn't it? Nigeria have got another 1. Mali grabbed 1. If they didn't have that already. Morocco with their 3. Carthage. I think Africa is actually the same. Spain, France, England, Germany. Here's Rome with their 3. Byzantium still has 2. Poland with 1. Sweden's got 3 now, as does Russia. Khazar have 3. Perm still with 2. Attila's got 2. Persia have 3 and are not having much success invading Babylon. Arabia with 2. There's India. The Harappans. Nepal is going to be cut off. That sucks, but they can actually go north, so that's a bit of an advantage. Bengal is just here with 1 big city. I think their settler may have died. Yes, I'm guessing it did. Siam with 3. You've got Ming with 3 here. Japan has actually come into China. That's pretty cool. Things have definitely diverted from the test run, which is great because obviously it spoils it a bit for me seeing the test. And normally it is the same, but this time lots of different things have happened. It's kind of a butterfly effect, I think, because in the test I didn't notice Rhodesia was on a mountain till like 10 turns in and then moved them. It's the smallest thing, like, because even where their units move affect how Burundi's units might then move. It can spread like that, so that might be why. But it's probably just a bit of, randomness as well. Mongolia with plenty of units here. We'll keep an eye. They're probably going to attack someone soon. Korea so far has kept all of their stuff. China's here. Yakutisha's here. The Chukchi are doing well. Yeah, I think the Yakutians were like winning massively in the test after only 100 turns. So unless they really turn it on in the next 25 turns, we're heading for a different game. Here's the rest of Japan. We start to see Japan obviously in the sea. I think we knew that. I think they might be one of the first. I'm not seeing many other sea units. There's Siam with 1 boat. That means they could in theory get to like Alaska if they wanted to. Obviously depends where they send their scouts. And also obviously there's all of this available to them as well. Australia with their 3 cities and the Kulin have 3 as well. And they're going sort of separate directions. Australia's going up this way and Kulin around the bottom. Okay, we've hit that point. There's now so many wars. I can't write these all down. Okay, right. Let me go over what's happened. Garamantes was one of many. Arabia, Egypt, and many more since declared war on Nigeria. So yeah, they're in a coalition. We'll just keep an eye on what cities they lose. They're probably unlikely to win because there's so many. But if they can hold on, that would be good. Australia and the Kulin broke out, so we'll see. It looks like Australia's made a good start there. California and the Iroquois declared war on Tennessee. It's just like, maybe the Iroquois will do something there. Zulu declared war on Kanem-Bornu. That definitely does not matter, never mind. Japan and the Chukchi joined the war against Korea, and that could be pretty big if Japan does something. Burundi and Congo v Ethiopia was also quite big, and then loads of stuff just started happening, as you can see. Egypt joined that war. Carthage and Germany against France. France actually settled in Barcelona there. Germany peaced out with Poland after being unsuccessful. Okay, we'll see how this goes then. But yeah, there's a lot going on. I'll just focus on cities probably dropping from sort of now on. It's going to get a bit hectic. Unless, obviously if the big, if there's really big interesting wars, we'll say those ones. But if not, I'll focus on cities that are actually dropping, because a lot of these wars haven't led to anything yet. Okay, we've got some cities right on the brink. Munich here, and I believe Tennessee just lost Memphis here to Iroquois. That's pretty big. California and the Shoshone have pieced out, so California kept everything. And Texas is dead too. I missed that. Sorry. Kazan versus the Garamantes. Not what I thought we'd be seeing, but okay. Burundi, still pretty far away from them. Mongolia joins the China war. That's probably the biggest thing here. Well, not joining it. Everyone was at war with Korea, but now Mongolia attacking China. That could be quite bad. China does not look prepared for this at all. So that's good. Mongolia usually very good in these games. Them and the Zulu and Iroquois. They're the three to look out for normally. But saying that, the Iroquois are sort of okay start. Mongolia's is not great, not terrible. And the Zulu, I don't know. They've only got one city. Not really doing too well. Some more wars v Kazan there. Huns and Perm. We'll see. That could be a problem for them. Oh, and that's a big one. Kulin lose their capital to Australia. Tennessee also peaced out with the US. But I believe the Sioux did just attack them, so they'll have to defend from the Sioux as well as the Iroquois. California got the Colossus. That's a free cargo ship for them and an extra trade route. And Brazil got the Great Wall, which is going to make them quite solid defenders, at least for this early part. And we see the Corral get some peace deals as well here. So there's going to be some big few turns ahead here in East Asia. Mongolia just took Shanghai off of China, and I'm guessing Beijing will follow, and that'll be China eliminated pretty quickly. We've also got Seoul right on the edge if Japan can get enough units in quickly here. Oh my goodness, look what's going on here. Loads breaking out. Byzantium v Persia. Houston just fell to the Sioux. Okay, it's all falling apart for Tennessee. Never mind. The Shoshone declared war on the Iroquois. Oh, the Sioux still settling up this way. Canada v the Iroquois. Okay, this could be bad for the Iroquois. The US peaced out with Mexico. And then, oh no, sorry. Yes, they did. No, oh my god. Mexico attacked California with the assistance of Colorado. China and Korea peaced out. And then the Mayans grab Hagia Sophia. Okay, most of the wars are still the kind of semi-pointless coalition wars. Some of them do matter, obviously, but we know about them all. So Nigeria did lose one city to Egypt. What else we got? England completed the Parthenon wonders. I think Spain might be about to settle in Scotland or go for Iceland. England's also got a scout in Greenland there. France did grab Munich from Germany, which looked like it was going to happen. Did they do something else? No, Germany got the Chichen Itza though. That was what Germany did. Chile got the Great Lighthouse. So they might be a bit of a naval powerhouse down this way. Brazil and Argentina have teamed up against the Corral, but again, it doesn't look like they're putting too much effort in at the moment. The Mayans grabbed another city there, but we'll do a map check in a second. As you can see, 4 turns till the end for today. What else have I not missed? Mongolia v Kazan, and I believe Persia also attacked Kazan, and you've got the Huns going after them, so this could get messy for them, which would be a shame because they're a newcomer, and we always like to see newcomers do well. And yeah, that's everything that's happened up to now, so I'll come back at turn 100 for the sort of final update for today. Okay, then here we go. Turn 100. The Sioux and Colorado have teamed up against the Iroquois, and I believe the US also just joined that, so we'll see how that goes for them. And Arabia v Garamantes. I mean, as we said, Garamantes and Nigeria, pretty much 80% of the wars are against those two, so it's just weird coalition time at the moment. But we'll do a little map check to wrap up today's episode. We'll also make my prediction. You can, of course, make yours in the comments down below. Religion-wise, Nubia is leading the way with 5 cities, 2 for Japan and the Iroquois and Tennessee there, and then 1 for Ethiopia, India, and Kanem-Bornu's religions. But we'll keep an eye on those. It's very early. Again, we're on regular speed this time, not quick speed, and we're on a lower difficulty, so it might take longer for them to get going, which is pretty cool. And maybe a lot less time for them to fill every single tile with units, which is normally what causes problems. But here we have Canada, the US, what remains of Tennessee, Colorado, California, the Shoshone, the Sioux looking quite good, 5 cities, and the Iroquois here also with 5. There's space up here. A lot of scouts from Tennessee. I'm not sure this land's going to save you, but keep looking. California settler there. I saw a Canadian one as well, 2 California ones. Mexico with their 2 cities. Here's the Mayans, Corral, Inca. I believe the Inca were just pieced out, and they've settled here as well, but with Brazil, so that's a useful thing. Chile also going to this east coast. I feel like Brazil is being really fed cities here. They're going to just have random one-off cities to pick on here. Argentina's still down here. Let's head over. Where should we go? Let's go the other way. Let's go to Oceania this time. Why not? Oh, Siam's all the way out here with a boat. New Zealand's still empty. I was trying to get New Zealand in, but, you know, there just wasn't enough. I don't know who we could have dropped out, not included. We won't think about it. Australia here with their 4. There's the Kulin. You can see, yeah, a lot more exploration going on now from civs. Here's Siam, Ming, Japan, Korea holding on, which is great for them. Beijing has not fallen yet, but I feel like it will. Only be a matter of time. Yakutia and the Chukchi here. There is Kazan, who are being attacked by the Huns in particular. Persia with a random city up here. Here's two Nepal cities, sort of spread out. Bengal here with a very large city in eastern India. Then you have India sort of in the south. Harappa, Persia. Got the Huns, some random cities. Not random, this is obviously their capital, but yeah, this is quite a weird placement. Persia with their 3. Babylon's still around with just Babylon. Some of these civs are just going to be really good to take out. Babylon comes to mind, you know, if you can just conquer that city. Madrid is probably another one. Even London, although I think England might find some other... Like Spain's actually heading to Scandinavia there. Here's Russia's 3, Khazar with 2, Perm with 2, and a settler. Sweden with 3. You cannot tell. I have no idea who's winning this game. I guess some regions are a bit easier to win in. You know, North... The Sioux have got a lot of cities, for example. So maybe that helps. But really, it's not that... Even the small civs are causing big ones problems. Poland here. Germany. There's France is looking good now with another settler too. Spain. Rome's quite good. Byzantium's still here. Doing stuff. And finally Arabia there. We'll go into Africa now. Egypt with their 2. Everything's kind of the same here. Like Burundi with quite a few cities. Yeah, nothing has changed. It looks like Mali is going to kill maybe this Garamanti city. Yeah, look, this is all the same. Rhodesia here and the Zulu with lots of... Burundi's come all the way down here. Zulu have a lot of units, but not use it. Well, they're not attacking either of these countries just yet, so that's probably why. So who am I going to pick? Who should we go with? I've never... Have I ever got it? I think I've never got like a big game like this right. I think I got one where it was super obvious, kind of like 1 in 3 choice or whatever. Maybe I got... No, I don't think I've ever won, right? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and pick... I don't know. I like to pick the new civs for a bit of fun, but I don't see any of them really standing out. I don't know. Do I make a strategic pick, like a Chukchi? I don't know. I kind of like Japan start, but I feel like I've picked them and they've let me down before. I'm going to go with Korea. They got 4 cities. Why not? Go on Korea. I'll probably have forgotten by the next episode, so I can just change it anyway. But there we go. That will be it for today's one. Let me know who you think is going to win down below, of course, and you might get a shout out. We'll do turn 100 to 200 next, which will sort of be the Middle Ages of the game. And yeah, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you've enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.